Hey there! I'm absolutely excited to share something fascinating with you today that merges the power of clouds with the age-old practice of content delivery. Picture this, you are creating something great, maybe an awesome video or an interactive tool on the internet, and you want people across the globe to have smooth, speedy access to it. That's where the magic happens with content delivery networks, or CDNs, and what we're diving into is how to leverage Microsoft Azure CDN to store and deliver content, especially when paired with Azure storage, for optimized performance. And yes, I've got an online destination for you once we're done here. Ready? Let's go. So, let's talk first about why, right? You've got this awesome website and user experience on your hands. But you've noticed that the videos, the interactive elements, and static content aren't making it look and feel as snappy as it could. Not exactly the user experience gold star, right? Well, that's the perfect segue into how a content delivery network can be your secret weapon. A CDN could mean the world for you and your users, or, in this case, me and you. So let me walk you through the nitty-gritty of how it works. Imagine a giant spider web that spans the globe. That's a CDN. This web or network of servers are strategically located around the world, making sure that no matter where your users are sitting, content delivers faster because it's served from a server nearby. Now, integrate Azure CDN with Azure Storage and you just leapfrog the competition in providing seamless digital experiences for your audience without a hitch. But the real beauty of this integration is the ability to cache large amounts of data closer to the end users while maintaining the robust backend storage and security of Azure Blob Storage. Diving into Azure Blob Storage is essential because this is where we keep the heavy-duty content, and we want to cache it where we have high demand. Imagine if we only send out what's hot and trending without hitting storage limits, ensuring performance while keeping data centers lean. Enter the Azure Management Studio. You'll store objects, organize them in blob containers, just imagine them as virtual storerooms, all while maintaining the control over access permissions that Azure is so good at. Now, here's where it gets really cool. Azure CDN isn't just about storing content, but intelligently serving it to where it's needed most. When a user requests a video or a piece of data, Azure evaluates the network conditions and serves from the edge cache if available, reducing latency and boosting content delivery speed. All of this, while ensuring that only the necessary access permissions are in place, maintaining security because, you know, security is king. But hey, you're not some IT wizard to make sense of tech mumbo-jumbo. I got you. Let's get into the process step by step. Initially, you'll link Azure Blob Storage with the CDN using Azure Resource Manager templates. Think of it as setting parameters for a new tool. Set the caching headers, customize content expiration policies, and voila, you've got a blueprint. Then, it's about deployment and testing. It might get hairy when you hit error 404, but that's part of the learning curve, right? As we navigate through deployment, consider monitoring, because it's not just about getting it running but making it purr. You are using Azure Monitor and Application Insights here, your eyes and ears into the CDN's soul, keeping an ear to the ground for performance indicators and issues. With that, regular checks into the traffic analytics via Azure Counter, providing us with real user data and tweaking the CDN's performance based on that feedback. Now, troubleshooting is like CSI, but for IT folks. When an error occurs, time to roll back recent changes, tweak CDN's cache control, or even adjust the edge server prioritization, essentially conducting forensic surgery on the setup. It's detective work meeting tech, trying to pinpoint what's slowing us down. And when we solve it, a triumph of engineering finacy over digital dread. This isn't rocket science, but a thrilling journey into optimizing content delivery on the web. The sky's not the limit when we are working with technology like Azure and its CDN, which, frankly, makes building a stellar internet presence so much more attainable. And that's why after guiding you through this adventure, believe me, it's an experience. I want you to keep the conversation alive by checking out more expert content straight from the source and join me in the community. So hit up neeraj.qzz.io and subscribe to TechLab, where we break down the latest in tech and make it approachable for everyone. Catch you on the flip side.